Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for January 7th, 2024. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. Okay. Yeah, let's just start here. We have two 8s looking into this box, so there's an 8 in one of these two cells. This 9 looks in, this 9 looks in, so there's a 9 in one of these two. Oh, we have a 2. Just noticed that. Those 2s look in. This is the only place for 2 in the box. Does that do anything? This being full means anything over here that's not in the box already. So just the 6 looks in and will point. So, oh, the 6 is placed, even better. So these can't be 6. This 6 looks in. So 6 is down here somewhere. We do have this 3 looking in. That puts a 3 in one of these two. That does point right. I'm not sure it... no, it doesn't really do anything useful right now, but it's good to know. This can't be 1. This can't be 7. I don't think this is worth marking now, but I might come back to it later when we have more info. Is there anything else I can do here? I don't really think so. Let's move on. In fact, I didn't do my initial just look-see through this grid, so let's see if we find anything interesting there. So 4, 8, and 9 need to go in this row. That can't be 4, 9. No, I don't think we can do anything with that. Well, these can't be 4, 8. Oh, okay. 4 in this row. Very nice. No. No, 4 can be in 2 places, is it? We already know 8 can be there. Okay, never mind. I was seeing things. I got conflated a little bit. But this can't be 4, 8. And we do need 4, 8 in the row. So they're kind of stuck in these 3 cells, but we can't do anything with that yet. Let's keep looking. Is there anything with this column? Because we have the 2, 4, 6, 8. Now the 6 doesn't matter because we already have a 6, but 2, 4, and 8 go down here. It's like it's playing a joke where it's only odd digits in this row, but a bunch of them. Okay, nothing there. We do need 1, 6, 7 in this row. This can't be 1, 6. This can't be 1. Okay, so 1 in this row. Yeah, 1 in this row is one of these two. I would have seen that with scanning, but we got it this way. The 4 is over here. 4 in this column. No. All right, how about down here? 1, 7, 3. All right, I've got a 3 in one of these two. What are these for? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, it's the even numbers. Well, the 6 is down here. Those 6s look in. This 6 looks down. That places this 6. So that looks up. This 6 looks down. This 6 looks in. Putting a 6 in one of these two. That's good progress. We need 2, 4, 5, 8 here. I'm not really seeing anything of note for that. Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on in this puzzle yet. Let's look vertically. We got the 6s. 6s seem to be the only thing that are really doing well here. But I don't see what else to do with them, so. 4s, 8s. Nothing there. Okay, I missed these 5s looking up. 5s in one of these 3. We have the 2 1s looking up as well, so 1s in one of these 3. This is getting crowded, for sure. These are missing a lot of digits, but let's keep looking. Should I think about what these can be? They both can't be 1 or 5. So they're not 1, they're not 2. One of them can be 3, but not the other one. Can't be 4, can't be 5, neither of them can be 5. Can't be 6. They could be 7, can't be 8, and they could be 9. So that's quite restricted, considering how empty the box is. We need a 6 and a 7 in this box. I just noticed that, but it's not enough. All right, vertically over here. Is there anything to do? Nothing we haven't already marked. Okay, so what else can we do here? Restricted cells, maybe? Because I looked for geometry. I didn't really see anything. I might have missed something, but we did miss these 9s looking over. Ah, the 3, 9. Yeah, 3, 9, 3, 9, 3, 9. All look into this box, leaving 3 and 9 in just these 2 cells. So we only have 2 cells that can be 3, 9, so they must be 3, 9. Nothing else can go in there, or we won't have room for the 3 and the 9. So what does that do for us with this 3, 9 here? Mostly what this does is it removes other options from these cells. We need to look at how that affects where other digits go in this box and these columns is mostly the thing of interest there. So, what was removed from these is really the question. 1, how's 1 looking? So 1 is in one of these 2. What is placed? Oh, yeah, we have these 2 1s looking in. I missed that somehow. So these 2 1s look in, and the 3, 9 hidden pair removed the ability for these to be 1, so that we could fit the 3 and the 9. So that makes this a 1. That's very cool. This 7 now looks in, and this 7 looks down, and this 3, 9, again, it removed the ability for there to be a 7 there. So that's a 7. These 2 7s look up, putting a 7 up here. This box is probably worth penciling, but I'm going to come back down here because we got more here, I think. So 1, 7, 3, 9, 6. Okay. That's unfortunate. So the contents of this box that's known is the same as the contents of this row that's known. So these 2 cells are going to be the same. I'm going to try to explain this a little better because I got a lot of confused comments last time I talked about this. But what I'm going to prove to you is that these 2 cells that I've put in green must be the same value as each other. They're basically clones. Whatever goes in here also goes here. Now, why do I know that? Well, I think the easiest way to think about this is think about this row. First of all, I'm going to pencil it. So let's pencil what options it has. Can't be 1, could be 2, can't be 3, could be 4, could be 5, can't be 6, 7, can't be 8. So it's only, and it can't be 9. So it's only 2, 4, and 5. Now, whatever this ends up being, whether it ends up being a 2, 4, or 5, this row is going to need that digit because it has all the digits. So it's going to, whatever digit goes here, this row is going to need it. Where does that go? Whatever it ends up being, the 2, 4, 5, where does that go? Well, it's not going to repeat in the box. Like if I put a 2 here, that takes 2 out of these, right? That's just Sudoku rules. If I put a 4 here, that takes 4 out of these. That's Sudoku rules. So whatever goes here, it's not here. The options are 2, 4, 5. That's not 1, that's not 7, that's not 3, that's not 9, that's not 6. So the only place in this entire row that whatever digit goes here can go in this row is right here. So this is also 2, 4, 5. And these are the same digit as each other. When I fill this digit, I can immediately fill this digit. So I used that in a previous puzzle, and I kind of blasted through the explanation. So hopefully this serves as a clearer example and explanation of how that works. Now, you need to be careful when using techniques like this. So like what we can say is because these are the same digit, we know they don't go here. Wherever green is in this box, it's not here or here because we can't repeat green in the rows. So green is going to be in here somewhere. And it's tempting to say that one of these 2 needs to be green. But if green ends up 5, that means this given is green. So you got to be very careful about that. So the 2, 4, or 5 goes in here somewhere. But if it's a 5, for example, we know it's there. So you got to be careful. These digits, what's the other digit here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's an 8. So 8's excuse me. Well, 8's in one of these 2. And I'm not going to bother penciling the rest. I mean, I guess this is also 2, 4, 5. That might be helpful if we find a triple or something. Now this 2, 4, 5 we know is whatever one of them that isn't green, right? We could give it a color, but there's no reason to right now. Okay, so now that I've spent all that time, hopefully I can actually do progress on this puzzle. Let's see here. I'm not going to be winning any awards for solve time here. We do have 2 1s that look up. So that puts a 1 here, that puts a 3 here. That's not a 1. We're left with a pair at worst here. Looks like 5 and 7. So yeah, it is a pair. This 3 does look down though. So that's 9 and 3. 2, 4, 5 and what? 1, 2, 9. 2, 4, 5, 9. This is not 4 or 5. So this is only 2, 9. Interesting. I think this can be any of them, 2, 4, 5, 9. This 2, 9 is suspicious to me. All right, so we have 3 digits left in this column. We don't include the 5, 7 pair that we already found. So we need 2. I'm just glancing to see where these digits can go as I say them. We need 2, 4, and 8. I am going to mark it because it is 3, but it doesn't it doesn't clean up at all. Let's see here. We have a 5, 7, and a 7, 9. That's also suspicious. If we can make this not a 3, we get a 7, 9 pair. That's also nice. But none of that's true right now. What am I... Okay, what did I get? Got a 7. Okay, these 2 7s do look in. I guess that does put a 7 over here. I guess I'll mark that. But the 1, the 3, the 9. 9 feels important. These 2 9s look in. So there's a 9 in one of these 2. What's this digit? Oh yeah, this is a pair for the column. How did I... It took me that long to see that. We need a 5 and an 8. So this 5 sees here. So that's the 8, that's the 5. That's the 8 for the box. We get the 2 and the 4. We get the 9. Oops. You can see that these are remaining to be clones. They'll probably just finish themselves at this point. Yeah, this 2, 4 will automatically do that for us. But I'm going to keep those highlighted anyway. This is a 5. Okay. Now it's just a matter of scanning properly, I'm pretty sure. What can we do here? We got all of these digits over here, so I'm looking for buddies that might be useful now. Like these 5s look in. What's a 5 over here? These 1s we already got. 4, 5, 4s. 4s are done in the rows. Okay, how about up here? 2s, 6s. We got that marked. 8s. We have marked already down here. 1 and 3. No, those are done. 6. We have marked. Interesting. There's really not much to follow up on here. Okay, there's probably just a restricted row or column or box then. Let's look at this box. So we need 2, 4, 6, and 8. The even numbers. I should have remembered that. I'm going to mark that at this point, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's not 2, 6. That's not 6. That's not 4. And then, is this also just... No, we have the 2, 4, 8 triple. Right. So this is the odd number that we don't have placed. It's the 5. So that puts a 5 there. Let's see. What did I get? I got this 5. So those 5s look up. So 5's in one of those 2. Did I get anything else? Huh. I'm going to think about this row, because I'm seeing the 1s are limited here. And also these aren't 6. So I feel like this row is going to pencil up well. We need a 1. We need a 2. We have the 3, 4, 5. We need a 6. We need a 7. So what did we learn from that? We learned 2 is over here. So this box needs a 2, right? It's not in any of these cells. So 2 goes there. I really feel like this should have done something. Oh well. Let's pencil this row. It has 3 left. We have 1, 2. We need 3, 8, 9. Well, this can't be 8 or 9. So that's the 3. And then we're left with an 8, 9 pair, which is resolved by that 9. 8 in this box goes here now. We can clean this stuff up. This did... So far, it's not going to be a 3, 7, 9 pair now. That's for sure. Okay, we got a 2, 4 pair here now. So this is the 8. What's going on here? This row, 1, 2, 3, we need 4, 5, 7, 9. Wow, 4, 7, and 9. Look here. So this has to be 5. That places this 5 as well. We can clean these up. We get the 7 and the 5 here. This is now a pair, and we know that one of them's a 9, and because of our corner marks, we know that's not a 9. I know I could have also just scanned that, but I'm telling you, like, the little shortcuts I take, as long as we trust our markings. So the other digit here is a 4. Up here, we do need a 1. And see, this was a really nice shortcut, because I knew from this corner marked 1 that these wouldn't be 1. And I knew 1 would be needed in the row. And then I saw this one looking up. So we know that this is a hidden 1 in the row. We can just place the 1. And then this is 379, and I know that just by trusting my marks here. You do need to rescan your marks if you don't use conflict highlighting just to make sure they're correct, but you saw me do that yesterday. This can't be 9, so it's only 37. So 9 in this row goes here. This is a 3 or a 7. This is, we know it's going to be 3, 7, and then something else, the 1. So the 1 goes there. That places this 1. 1s are done. This is a 3, 7 pair. That looks down, making that a 2. So we are down to 6, 7 in the row, and then 6, 7 and something in this column. But first, let's get our clones to be 4. We get the 2s here. That's a 6 and a 4. That's a 2. Okay, let's do this box because there's 3 left. We have 1, 2. We need 3, 6, 7. So the 3 can only go there. That gives us the 7 and the 3 and the 7. Gives us the 6 and the 7 here. This is a 7 as well. That's a 7. 7s are done. That's a 6. In this box, we need a 2. Well, we need a 3 and a 4. So those go like that. This box, we have 1. We need a 2. That goes there. And we need an 8. And then in here, we need 6, 8, 9. So this is C's 8, 9. So that's the 6. It also had the corner mark in it. And we need the 8 and the 9. That go like that. That go like that. All right. I don't mind this time. I knew I wasn't going to win any records today, but hopefully that was enjoyable. Pretty straightforward solve, to be honest. I don't even think this clone helped. I just wanted to explain it. Well, I win again because I cleared the green. I just wanted to explain it because I didn't properly explain it, but it was super useful the last time I used it. And you can't, it's not a technique you have to use, but I like to show you little shortcuts just to save time in your solving, and it can also help you spot something that you may have not spotted already. You would have seen the exact same thing just by doing normal Sudoku rules like pointing and things like that. So you can just do it using traditional techniques as well, but sometimes it's fun to notice little connections through the board to give you a better idea of how things are shaping up. It can also give you some neat deductions that otherwise you wouldn't be able to see with otherwise basic techniques. So I'm trying to summarize this puzzle, but I'm not sure like what the key was to this puzzle. It feels like it just solved. Even though it took me 15 minutes or almost 16 minutes, I feel like it just solved. There wasn't any like good geometry to find at the start. Yeah, I mean, it felt like it was just pencil the right cells. So anyway, let me know how you did on this one. Sorry I didn't have a very good summary. And of course, if you enjoyed this, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.